solution, let W is equal to set of all xi such that xi is equal to x1, x2, x3. Colon refers to such that 5x1, that is 5 into first coordinate minus second coordinate plus 2 into third coordinate equal to 0. Verify whether W is a subspace of V3 of R. We have to show or we have to verify whether the given set is a subspace of V3 of R. So for that, you take two elements in W and check for whose sum is belongs to W or not, and take one element from W and one element from the field and take the multiplication of those two elements. Check whether the multiplication of C and alpha is it belongs to W or not. So here the elements of W look like triplet and also satisfying this condition. So here 6x1 minus say x2 plus 3x3 is equal to 0. If I have this element, then it is clearly does not belongs to W. To be in W, what is the condition? x1, x2, x3. To be in W, 5x1 minus x2 plus 2 into x3. Okay. So this is not belongs to W because of 6x1 and 3x3. Okay. So now, so solution, given W is equal to, what is the set? Set of all xi. You can take say capital Z, you can take small z. Okay. So here xi, where xi is an element of W, look like x1, x2, x3, that is triplet. Not only that, and also 5x1, 5 into first coordinate minus second coordinate, that is x2, plus 2 into third coordinate is equal to 0. That is the set of all W. So we have to show that what is the claim? W become a subspace. It is not a claim. Check whether the given set is a subspace or not. So it is, we have to check. So what is the claim? We check W is a subspace of V3 of R or not. Is it a subspace or not? That is the claim. So now, to be a subspace, what is the condition? Two conditions. Alpha comma beta belongs to W. Alpha plus beta is belongs to W. If I take two elements whose sum is also belongs to W. C belongs to the field F, here field is real number, and alpha belongs to W. We have to show that C dot alpha must be in W. So that is, W is closed under vector addition and W is closed under scalar multiplication. If it satisfies these two conditions, then that set W become a subspace according to the necessary and sufficient condition. Now, is it this set is a non-empty set? 0, 0, 0 clearly belongs to W. Why? Because 0, 0, 0, it is in the form x1, x2, x3 triplet. And also 5 into x1 is what? 0. Minus x2 is what? 0. Plus 2 into x3. In place of x3 we have 0. So what is that? 5 into 0, 0. Minus 0. Plus 2 into 0, 0. Answer is 0. So clearly it is equal to 0. Therefore 0, 0, 0 clearly belongs to W. Because reason this one. So therefore what? W is non-empty. So there are elements in W. Here it is non-empty. In fact, it is a non-empty subset of V3 of R. Okay. So since it is non-empty, we can choose elements. I am choosing alpha and beta belongs to W. Choose. So alpha beta belongs to W. It means what? Alpha look like x1, x2, x3. Because it is in the W. x1, x2, x3. And also, what is that condition? 5x1 minus x2 plus 2x3 must be equal to 0. Here is the x1. Next, beta is also belongs to W. So what is the beta? So beta, which is also in the triplet form, y1, y2, y3. I am taking y1, y2, y3. You can take x1 dash, x2 dash, x3 dash. Okay. And 5 into first coordinate y1. 5 into first coordinate minus second coordinate, that is y2, plus 2 into third coordinate must be equal to 0. So alpha beta belongs to W. It means alpha is in the form. I am satisfying this. beta is in the form and also satisfying this. Then only it belongs to W. So now, what we have to check? The first condition and second condition. First is whether the sum is belongs to W, the sum of alpha and beta. Okay. So here I am taking whether alpha plus beta belongs to W. For that, consider alpha plus beta. So what is alpha? X1, X2, X3. What is beta? Y1, Y2, Y3. So what is the sum? X1 plus X2? Sorry, X1 plus Y1, X2 plus Y2, X3 plus Y3. X coordinate sum, Y coordinate sum, Z coordinate sum. Or first coordinate, add first coordinates, next add second coordinates, then add last coordinate, that is third coordinate. So is it belongs to W? So to be in W, what is the condition? It must be a triplet. So it is clearly a triplet. And what is one more condition? 5 into first coordinate. What is the first coordinate? X1 plus Y1. Minus second coordinate. What is that second coordinate? X2, Y2. And plus 2 into third coordinate, X3 plus Y3. Is it equal to 0? If it is 0, then it is clearly belongs to W. Let us check. 5 into X1 is what? 5X1 plus 5Y1. Here minus X2, minus into plus, minus X2 minus Y2 plus 2 into X3, 2X3 plus 2Y3. So now I am taking 5X1, X1 one side. That is 5X1 minus X2 plus 2X3. And remaining in one bracket. That is 5Y1 minus Y2 plus 2Y3. So what is the value of this? 5X1 minus X2 plus 2X3. This is 0. Plus for this, here we have 0. So 0 plus 0 is 0. Therefore clearly which is equal to 0. Since it is 0, the first coordinate, second coordinate and third coordinate, that is this one, belongs to clearly W. So it is belongs to W because here is the reason. So therefore, if I take alpha and beta, whose sum is also belongs to W, therefore W is closed under vector addition. This is over. What about second condition? Take C belongs to F. What is the field? Here real number. And alpha belongs to W. What is alpha? Here is the alpha. Okay. So then check for C dot alpha. C dot, what is alpha? Alpha is X1, X2, X3. Multiply C within the bracket. CX1, CX2, CX3. Is it belongs to W? Is it belongs to W? To be in W, what is the condition? It must be a triplet. Clearly a triplet. And also one more condition. 5 into first coordinate minus second coordinate plus 2 into third coordinate must be equal to 0. Here 5 into first coordinate is what? CX1. Minus second coordinate is what? CX2. Plus 2 into what? X3. That is third coordinate. Here third coordinate is CX3. So which is equal to what? Here C is common. Take that outside. We remain with 5x1, x2 plus 2x3. What is that? 5x1 minus x2 plus 2x3. 5x1 minus x2 plus 2x3 is equal to 0. Therefore, C into 0. C dot 0 is 0. So therefore, this is look like triplet and also which satisfy this condition clearly belongs to W. So therefore, W is closed under scalar multiplication. So second condition is also over. So therefore, we conclude that W form a subspace of what? V3 of R. Is it clear? Okay. So next question. V be the set of all 2 by 2 matrices. V be the set of all 2 by 2 matrices. That is say A, B, C, D. You can take X, Y, Z, W. Okay. This is the set of all 2 by 2 matrices. Means 2 rows, 2 columns. 2 by 2. So that is the V. Over the reals means A, B, C, D belongs to R. Show that the set of all W is equal to A0, 0, B. The matrix, 2 by 2 matrix. First entry A, second entry 0, third entry 0 and fourth entry B. That is the elements look like the second entry and third entry must be 0. So collection of those elements is nothing but a W where AB belongs to R. it is a subspace of R. We have to show it is a subspace of R. Okay. Sorry, subspace of V. So for that, here, what is V? Solution. Here, V is set of all 2 by 2 matrices over the reals. Okay. And W is what? Set of all the matrix of the form A0, 0B. Diagonal element must be not equal to 0. So that is the matrix. Set of all matrix, that is the set of all elements of W, where AB belongs to R. So now, what is our claim? We show that W is a subspace of V. Subspace of V. So, to be a subspace, what are the conditions? First condition, alpha comma beta belongs to W, alpha plus beta must be in W. Next, second condition, C belongs to F. What is the field here? Field is real number. And alpha belongs to W, C dot alpha must be in W. So, this is the first vector addition and scalar multiplication. So, now, is W is non-empty? Yes, because 0, 0, 0, the null matrix clearly belongs to W, because it is a 2 by 2 matrix. In fact, these elements are 0, 0. In fact, 0, 0 is clearly in place of A we have 0, in place of B also we have 0. 0 and 0 clearly a real number, therefore it is belongs to W. Therefore, it is non-empty and also it is a subset of the set V, that is the vector space V. So, W is a subset of a vector space V. So, we show that in the previous video, this is a set of all 2 by 2 matrices form a vector space over the field of reals. So, this is a vector space. So, please watch that video, then you will understand why it form a vector space. Okay. So, now, since it is non-empty, we can choose two elements. Choose alpha comma beta belongs to W. So, alpha and beta belongs to W means what? So, the elements in the W are of the form 2 by 2 matrices. So, here A0, 0B. And where AB belongs to R. And beta is also belongs to W. So, beta is also in the form 2 by 2 matrices. Say C0, 0D. Say, I am taking AB, here I am taking CD, where CD is also belongs to R. You can take A1, B1, here A2, B2. Okay. For that, your convenience, I am taking A1, B1 and for this A2, B2. Okay. Now, so what we have to show? We show that these two conditions. For that, consider alpha plus beta first. Consider alpha plus beta. So, what is alpha? A1, 0, 0, B1. What is beta? A2, 0, 0, B2. In fact, A1, B1 belongs to R. Here, A2, B2 belongs to R. So, now, if I add these two, addition of two matrices is A1 plus A2, 0 plus 0. First entry. Adding third entry and last entry B1 plus B2. Now, is it belongs to W? So, to be in W, what is the condition? It must be a 2 by 2 matrix. It is clearly 2 by 2 matrix. What about these conditions? AB, here A1 plus A2, B1 plus B2, is it belongs to R? A1 plus A2 and B1 plus B2, is it belongs to R? Clearly belongs to R. Why? Here A1, B1 belongs to R, A2, B2 belongs to R. I am taking A1, A2. So, addition of these two also belongs to R since R is a field. Next, B1, B2 belongs to R. So, B1 plus B2 is also belongs to R since R is a field which is closed under addition. Next, so therefore it is belongs to W. So, this implies what? Alpha plus beta belongs to W. First condition is over. So, what about the second condition? So, second condition is what? C dot alpha. Consider C dot alpha. So, C dot, what is alpha? A1, B1, C1, D1. If I multiply within the bracket, CA1, CB1, CC1, CD1. Okay. So now it is clearly a 2 by 2 matrices. Here, sorry, A1, 0, C dot alpha. What is alpha? Alpha is A1, 0, 0, B1. Sorry for that. So CA1, C dot 0, 0, C dot 0, 0. So here this one is CB1. Is it okay now? So now it is a 2 by 2 matrix. Here the second entry and the third entry is clearly 0. What about this one? CA1, CB1, CA1 and CB1. Is it belongs to R? A1 is belongs to R, B1 is belongs to R. Where C is belongs to the field R. Here C is also belongs to the field R. What is the field? Here field is R. So R is a field, therefore it is closed under multiplication. So it is also closed under addition, it is closed under multiplication, therefore it is clearly CA1 and CB1 belongs to R. Therefore C dot alpha is an element of W. Okay. So to be an element of W, it must be of the form A0, 0B and that A and B must be in R. Here which is also in the form CA1, 0, 0 CB1. CA1, CB1 clearly belongs to R because of R is a field, it clearly satisfied. It is closed under multiplication. So therefore, second condition is also over. So W is the set W clearly closed under vector addition and also closed under scalar multiplication. So therefore, by necessary and sufficient condition, we conclude that W form a subspace. W is a subspace of what? Of the set of all 2 by 2 matrices, that is set V of the vector space V. Is it okay? Here, this is what somewhat different. In the previous problem, we have discussed for show that it is a subspace, but this problem is show that it is not a subspace. Okay. So what is that question? If W is equal to set of all x1, x2, x3, that is triplet, such that first coordinate square plus second coordinate square plus third coordinate square should be less than or equal to 1. So that is the set of all elements. If I get less than or equal to, say, if I get the sum x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square, if I get the value is equal to 1, then it is clearly belongs to W. Why? In less than or equal to 1, we have two inequalities. One inequality that is less than 1 and one equality that is equal to 1. Since it is equal to 1, then it is clearly belongs to W. If we have the element like x1 square, x2 square, x3 square, so which is equal to say 2. So 2 is not less than 1, 2 is never equal to 1. So therefore, this element x1, x2, x3, which is does not belongs to the set W. Is it okay? Okay. So if I get x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square is equal to say 0.5. If I get like this, clearly it is less than 1. 0.5 is less than 1. That's right, okay. So 0.5 is less than 1. Therefore, this ordered pair clearly belongs to W. Is it okay? So the element must be in W when the square of those coordinates, sum of all squaring those coordinates must be within 1 and equal to 1, less than 1 or equal to 1. Is it okay? So now, so subspace definition is what? Necessary and condition, necessary and sufficient condition, what it says? If alpha comma beta belongs to W, alpha plus beta is in W, then and C belongs to the field F and alpha belongs to the set W, then C dot alpha belongs to W. If it is closed under vector addition and if it is closed under scalar multiplication, then W becomes a subspace. If alpha and beta belongs to W, but alpha plus beta not in W, then we say that the first condition is not satisfied for the set W. Therefore, W is not a subspace. Okay. Or you can have this case also. The first condition is right, but for second condition, C dot alpha is, if it is not in W, the product is not in W, then that case also which is not a subspace. We can say which is not a subspace. So to be a subspace, that set must satisfy both the condition. Among these two conditions, if that set not satisfy one of those two conditions, then which is not a subspace. Is it okay? So to show which is not a subspace, take examples. Here 0, 0, 0. Is it belongs to W? Clearly belongs to W, because to be in W it must be a triplet, and also whose first coordinate square, second coordinate square, third coordinate square. What is that value? 0. Is it less than 1? Clearly less than 1. So the sum which is clearly less than or equal to 1, this is less than 1. So therefore clearly belongs to W. Therefore W is non-empty. Now choose two elements, namely alpha is equal to, I am choosing like this, 1, 0, 0. And beta is 0, 1, 0. So is it belongs to W, alpha and beta? To be in W, what is the condition? Triplet, and also the first coordinate square, second coordinate square, and third coordinate sum. What is that sum? 1. So clearly it may be less than 1 or equal to 1. It is clearly equal to 1. So therefore alpha is belongs to W. What about beta? So beta is also here, first coordinate square 0 square, second coordinate square is 1 square, plus third coordinate square we get 1. So it is clearly equal to 1. Among less than or equal, it is clearly equal to 1. Therefore this beta is also belongs to W. Here alpha and beta, I am choosing two elements like that. Those two elements belongs to W. Okay. Now, if I take, say, beta is equal to 1, 1, 0, which is also a triplet. If I have like this, then the first coordinate square, second coordinate square, and third coordinate square, we get what? 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, 0 square is 0. So 2. 2 is not less than 1, 2 is not equal to 1. Then this beta does not belongs to W. So that's why I am choosing the elements like this, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So now what about alpha plus beta? Alpha is 1, 0, 0 plus beta is 0, 1, 0. So if I add these, 1 first and first, 1 plus 0. Second, 0 plus 1. Third, 0 plus 0. So what I get? 1, 1, 0. So is it belongs to W? Is it belongs to W? 1, 1, 0. So which is not belongs to W. Why? Here the element, what is that element? Alpha plus beta. So which is 1, 1, 0, which is not in W, because the square of first coordinate, second coordinate sum is clearly 2. So it is clearly 2. So 2 is not less than 1 and not equal to 1. So therefore, which is not less than or equal to 1, therefore which is not in W. So this one does not belongs to W. So alpha belongs to W, beta belongs to W, but their sum does not belongs to W. So thus, here alpha belongs to W, beta belongs to W, but the sum is not belongs to W. Therefore, first condition is not satisfied. So W is not a subspace. Of what? Of V3 of R. The last problem, if W is equal to set of all x1, x2, x3 and so on xn, that is, this one is set of all n tuples. In previous we have triplets, here n tuples, where the first coordinate is an integer and remaining coordinates are belongs to Q, means rational numbers. X1 belongs to Z means it is integer. So here this one is rational. Next, then show that W is not a subspace of Vn of Q. Vn of Q means the set of all n tuples whose ordered or whose coordinates must be belongs to Q. That is, Vn is nothing but set of all x1 to xn all xi's belongs to Q, set of all rational numbers. So now we have to show that it is not a subspace. For that, we have two conditions. One is vector addition, second one is scalar multiplication. So if this given set which not satisfied any one of the condition among vector addition and scalar multiplication, then if it satisfies first condition and not satisfy second condition, which one? W. Okay. Then we say that it is not a subspace. If it satisfies first condition, if it does not satisfy the first condition, then we clearly say which is not a subspace. Okay. So now, 0, 0, 0, is it belongs to W? Clearly belongs to W, because 0, the first element 0 is clearly an integer. All elements are also clearly 0 is an integer, 0 is also a rational number. So which is n tuple, therefore clearly belongs to W. So W is non-empty. In fact, it is a subset of Vn of Q, the set of all n tuples whose coordinates are pick from the rational numbers. So now we show that W is not a subspace. It means we have to show which do not satisfy any one of the condition among vector addition and scalar multiplication. So first, choose alpha and beta. Since it is non-empty, W is non-empty, since this is an element, so we can choose two elements, alpha and beta belongs to W. So alpha is look like x1, x2, so on, xn, and what is the condition? The first element, the first coordinate must be an integer, and remaining coordinates must be rationals. I is from 2 to n, greater than or equal to 2 and less than or equal to n. Okay. So now beta is also belongs to W means what? Beta is also in the form n tuples, where the first coordinate y1 belongs to z and remaining yi's belongs to rational, where I is greater than or equal to 2, less than or equal to n. Means from 2 to n, that must be a rational number. So now consider alpha plus beta. So this is alpha and beta, clearly belongs to W and W. I am choosing two elements. What about alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta becomes x1 plus y1, next x2 plus y2, so on xn plus yn. So is it belongs to W? Is it belongs to W? To be in W, it must be n tuples, and also the first pair, the first coordinate must be an integer. Is it an integer? x1 is belongs to z and y1 is also belongs to z. Here x1 is belongs to z, y1 is belongs to z. Then there's sum of integer is again an integer. So integers means set of all 0 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 2 and so on are called integers, clearly integer. So the first element is clearly integer, remaining all rational numbers belongs to rational number, therefore it is clearly belongs to W. So alpha plus beta. So thus alpha comma beta belongs to W. This implies alpha plus beta belongs to W. Therefore first condition is satisfied. W is closed under vector addition. Vector addition. So now let us check for the second condition. To W is not a subspace, we have to show the second condition must not satisfy it. For that C is equal to, I am taking C is equal to say 2 by 3. You can take 1 by 3 also, 2 by 3, which is belongs to field. So where the field is what? Rational number. So that's why I am choosing 2 by 3. So now, what is C dot alpha? C dot, what is alpha? x1, x2, so on, xn. So this one becomes what? Cx1, Cx2, so on, Cxn. So here Cx1, Cx2, Cxn. To be in W, what is that condition? So to be in W, it must be a n tuples. Clearly it is n tuples. So what about first element? First element should be an integer. Cx1. Here x1 is integer. But C is what? Rational numbers. So C means 2 by 3 into integer which is not equal to integer always. So which is not an integer always. If I take 2 by 3 into 6, 3 ones are 3 twos are 2 twos are 4, then it becomes an integer. Okay. If I take say 1 by 2 in place of x1. So in place of x1 must be an integer, that's right. So if I take 7, so what is that? 7 is an integer. Here x1 must be an integer. What is that? 7 twos are 14. 14 by 3. So which is not an integer. So Cx1 which is not integer always. So all remainings are rationals. Therefore C dot alpha does not belongs to W. To be in W, the first coordinate must be an integer. Remaining coordinates must be a rational number. Here it fails. The first coordinate fails to be an integer. Therefore it does not belongs to W. So clearly the set W which do not satisfy the second condition, that is which do not closed under scalar multiplication. So therefore we conclude that W is not a subspace of what? Vn of Q. Is it okay?